Hey guys, sorry for the delay, but I am excited that you're here. Happy Thursday. If we haven't met before, I am Cassie Billingsley, aka the Systematic Chick. And today we're going to be talking about how to simplify your website strategies, right? So if you're tuning in live here with inside of our community, drop me a hey, or a hi. And if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Always be sure to connect with us inside our Facebook group. That way, if you ever have any questions, you can get connected with us throughout. So I have a Hey Beautiful Facebook user. Hey Tiana. I'm assuming probably the Facebook user might be Sarah Lynn. StreamYard does not like her for some reason. And Tiana, hello. So I am excited that you guys are hopping on here on how to simplify your website strategies. So who here, drop me a 1 if you do have a website. I know in the beginning, I was taught that you needed a website for success. Okay. I bought a website. I still have a website to this day. But I have wasted a lot of money paying for a website and not getting anything in return, right? So if you have a website, drop me a 1. If you relate, say yes, me. Like having a website doesn't instantly make you successful. So that's why I want to talk to you, because I've seen in the questions, I've seen in the comments, as you guys are coming into our group, I've seen like, do I need a website? I've talked to a lot of people one-on-one too, that are starting a business, starting their core offer. And every single one of them are like, do I need a website? I need to build out my website. I need to do all this. And they get so stuck with website that you actually don't need one. And so I am saying that no, you do not need a website to get started. You don't need a website to start creating an income. You don't need a website to even start collecting emails and sending an email campaign. There are simple and easy and effective strategies that I'm going to teach here today to get the ball rolling for you. And if you guys want to connect one-on-one, let's chat to see what that looks like for you and what offers that you may be able to have. So first up is why you don't need a fancy website to begin with. My mistakes that I've made that cost. So I probably have spent in the last 2 years, right now my website costs me $200 a month. Do I use my website? Any of you? No? Yeah, I don't. Then Cassie, why do you still have it? Because there's a part of me that still has an attachment and all the work that I created that I'm like, oh, I can't let go. So don't get a website. Okay. Don't spend hundreds of dollars like I have going out on something that you're not ready for. There's a time and a place when you have thousands of followers, people wanting offers, people wanting to opt into things. There's a time and place to build out a website, and there's many platforms. It's something that I do. But right now, for where you're at in your journey, and you're thinking, how do I start getting offers out there? How do I have maybe a freebie? How do I get value out there? Without having the cost of a website. I'm all about doing everything you can for minimal viable, right? Like as free and as cheap as possible to get you guys going and rolling with creating that stream of income. So, okay, yeah. Sarah Lynn, I know you have one. Sarah Lynn, do you use your website? I know the answer to that. So you don't need a fancy website, okay, to begin with. What you need to do is decide what you're going to be leading with. Are you going to be leading with the business opportunity? Or are you leading with customers? We talk a lot in this group about branding, how to show up on social media. Which way are you going to lead towards? What value can you bring for your business opportunity or for your customers if you're doing product-based, right? Because we don't teach here to lead with your company and to lead with your products and be like, look at my products. Woohoo! They're so wonderful and amazing, right? We teach you to talk about the benefits of it. There's a lot of trainings, so I'm not going to get into how to talk about the value of what you have. But I need you guys to decide right now and drop it in the comments, interact. Are you going to lead with business opportunity or are you going to lead with customers? Okay, because once you have that clear definement of what you're leading with, then you can start unraveling your offer. Okay, if it's your products and maybe it's a skincare routine, right? Maybe you can talk about offering a value of a PDF or a video or a how-to tutorial where you just record your morning routine. And then that's your freebie, right? But you're using the products, you're talking about the benefits of them, and it's providing value. Okay, does that make sense? So if you're leading with the opportunity, maybe you talk about the lifestyle. Maybe you talk about, the freedom that you want. Maybe it's an income, so a freebie that you can offer is that value of what you did that worked, right? It could be how you built a global team in 90 days, and give them steps and action taking steps that they could do. And you could do that in a video form or a PDF. Use Canva, guys. Canva is an amazing tool. It is free. I do have the paid version because I wanted more different kind of graphics, but it's free, right? So you can create graphics, you can create a PDF and have that value of them joining your opportunity or how they might be able to do it on their own. Okay. So when you have that value, you have that offer, okay, whether it's business or customers. I see in here, yeah, Sarah Lynn doesn't use her website, guys. I'm telling you, you don't need a website, okay? So how do you take your offer that you have now and create a process, a funnel, okay, that captures your ideal prospects and information for follow-up? So you can do this one of three ways. Three ways. You could use your stories, you could use post, you could use reels. You can do it inside a group if you have a Facebook group. Okay, so once you have that offer, you have that clear vision of, hey, this is what I want to offer. Well, then now how do I get them to opt in, right? How do I start creating that flow, that funnel? Okay, you can use a milkshake link, right? You can use a link tree. You can use, there's some paid options out there that I'll go over later, but you want to create a funnel first and foremost that captures an email address, because eventually you're going to want to do an email marketing campaign or email marketing to people, and you'll have email addresses. Okay. So something that captures emails. You can do, like with Milkshake, you could have it on there and they can just download it. But be sure that you see who downloads it, or maybe they're messaging you. Okay. With Milkshake, they have to message you and then you send it in Messenger. Okay. It can be anything that you want, whatever that freebie is. There are different ways that you can, offer that value, right? So let me go into the free options versus paid options, okay? So free options, a Facebook group, guys. Start a Facebook group. That takes some work, okay? As you can see with us, we have to show up, that kind of stuff. If you're not ready for that, a simple, easy way is like I was talking about with Milkshake, okay? Milkshake links, I think there's a Stan link. You could use Messenger, since you're already in Messenger, where you're just offering it and posting about like, hey, would you like this 10-step skincare routine? 10 steps probably a lot. I think I only do like 3, but 5-step skincare routine. Or would you like to know the 5 myths of network marketing? Or, false beliefs that can overcome, or, hey, here's a content schedule, whatever you want to build around the opportunity. So a milkshake link, you can have it. I have one. It's in my profile. If you click on it, it just make sure you talk about you and who you are, and then like your offer or opportunity that you have. And you can even put on the next slide, because it's really simple and easy, guys, to use. It's all done from your phone. And it's just a little milkshake app. You click on it. It says, welcome to Milkshake. And then you can scroll and do it. So I've been updating mine. It's not complete, but when you look at it, you can edit it. It gives you templates, super easy to use. They can have a link to go somewhere else. They can have a link to go inside a group and to an offer. It can be a link to message you. So that way you're sending them the freebie and you're getting in conversation with them. Okay. If you want to go more towards like the paid versions, something that's super cheap is Flowdesk. Flowdesk is an email provider. It captures emails, and you can then, it even lets you create landing pages. Okay, it's flowdesk.com, but you can create, I'll drop the links here later after the live, but Flowdesk is an awesome email capture. You can have landing pages, then you can have your PDF in it, and you can even set up like 3 emails that says, hey, welcome, here's your information, and then an email that just says, just checking in, like keeping it simple and easy throughout the process. And that's about, I think it was $15 or $20. They might have upped their price to $20 a month. And it's a great place to house all of your stuff. Another one that you can use is Project Broadcast. If you don't want to collect emails, but maybe text messaging, a lot of people are moving away from emails and going into text messaging. Project Broadcast, I know I've talked about it before for systems and that, because it has a little app, and then all you have is all your text messages, and you can actually set up a campaign. So I know a lot of people have a milkshake app, their milkshake link that they put in their profile, but then it tells them to text instead of being in Facebook Messenger. It tells them to text, like Level Up or something like that to get the freebie, and then they text it. Well, then now you can put them into a campaign. So it's all automated, right? They're getting the information. Maybe it's a 5-day text messaging system where for 5 days you send them the routine of what they need to be doing. And maybe you add in some check-ins in that. I know I've done a training on Project Broadcast before, but it's an amazing campaign that you can set up. It's automated and it's done for you. And I think I pay $15 a month for it, for a certain amount of text messages throughout. Okay. So the most important thing, because there are a lot of little freebies that you can do and leverage. There's a couple small little paid, because you don't want to be paying $200 for a website and having the headache of building one out and not using it because you don't have that influence or those people yet, those ready to buy prospects yet. Okay. So testing the waters, using something small and easy like Milkshake, the Stand link, Linktree. Maybe it's creating a how-to video, something like that, where you can just offer and send them the videos, through the thing. Maybe you just set up a group and it's a 5-day skincare regimen, and you do in the guide section the first 5 days, like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, whatever. And then you just keep funneling people in there, and that's your little freebie. Keep it simple, keep it easy, and use like the free resources that are at your fingertips, because what value can you offer, and can you offer it in a freebie to gain more leads who you want and what you've got, right? That's the objective, is creating that freebie to start generating more leads and people that are ready to buy on what you got, whether it's product or customers. Okay. Drop me questions. I love Milkshake too. This is Sarah Lynn. I love Milkshake, Me too. Simple and easy, and it's right from your phone. I'm all about not being behind my computer and doing business by my phone. So I'm curious, like, drop hashtag value if you guys got value from just different freebie options. Like I said, I'll go in and I'll put in some different links and the things that I recommend for going the free option and then versus like the paid option, because you want to be able to offer some value. We've talked a lot in other trainings, like think about your product or your business and what it is that you want to lead with, and decide like, okay, what freebie can I build around that, right? And how can I simply just put it out there for other people to be able to access? I'm telling you guys, Canva images, if you don't want to get on video, use Canva. They have so many things that you can use for free. And then you can just download the PDF and you can send that to people. You can even put it in your milkshake, like I said. The one thing is that you just want to be sure that you're capturing them somewhere with people that opted in to it or who you shared your freebie with, because you don't want to just send the freebie and then be done and be like, oh, I wonder who all got that. I wonder who downloaded that. Because what happens? You just lost your follow-up, right? You just lost those ready to buy people that would buy your product or buy into the offer. Okay, so make sure that you have something to follow up with as you're messaging people, maybe a messenger project broadcast. You can have a campaign and see it. Flowdesk, you can do emails and it captures everybody's stuff of people who opted in. You know, just whichever route you go to take, make sure that you have a follow-up system to keep track of those prospects, those people that opted in. You can leverage your stories. You can leverage your posts. You can leverage Reels. You can leverage TikTok, all to get the word out there and talk about the value of the freebie. Talk about maybe little snippets that's in that freebie to start generating that curiosity of people to start coming to you. Okay. If you guys have questions, drop them below. If you get value, put hashtag value. And Tiana, she says, I love the idea of using my phone to do business and being able to do it when I can if I'm sitting and cuddling my kids. Exactly. I am all about creating that lifestyle where if we're on a road trip or whatever adventures that I may be on, I can do everything from my phone. So, and yes, free is a great way to start because you need to start generating an income before you start spending hundreds of dollars on a website, okay? Because then you have your website and you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to nix my website, because eventually you might get there. And then now you have to go rebuild it all out again. That's why I still pay a ridiculous amount of money for my website. And it's not worth it, guys. I mean, you truly can do things a lot simpler than I have. Learned from my mistakes, please, and start out simple, start out free, start generating those leads, start generating a revenue, and then start to scale up and build your business. So I love you guys. Thanks for hopping on live with me. If you have questions, let me know. And always remember hashtag replay if you catch the replay, and hashtag value if you guys got value. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and have fun. It is the county fair time here, so we have a lot going on this weekend, but enjoy, and we'll talk soon, my friends.